Hello, this is Alex Solomani, and this is the director's commentary with me. So what you're looking at here is I reused the opening from the first A Christmas Carol's Dead movie. You know, being that this is the sequel, and I just felt like it'd be fitting to use this opening. I thought fitting it says Knox Flying Productions. It is really cool. Dax Blam and I did write and direct this movie. It is called A Christmas Carol's Dead, The Escape, and unlike in the original movie, the policeman starts out at the beginning here, and there's the old man. I had to wear a different shirt as the old man compared to the first film. It's a similar one, but not the same one, because I grew since then. I couldn't find the other shirt. I really don't think I own it anymore. Unlike with the Carrols, the Carrols is the only of the three characters that wore the same shirt as the first one. Besides that, it's nothing. Now, this is pretty cool. One of my favorite things about this movie is the sound effects, like the gun sound effects and stuff. I really enjoyed using that. I mean, I'm not as dumb as Dax would be. Like, you know, remember in the original version of A Christmas Carol's Dead, he threw a fluorescent light bulb at himself? Yeah, not exactly too bright. Oh, no pun intended. Anyway, as you can see, there's the gun sound effect if you saw the original movie. And this is my favorite sequences right here. I loved filming this. Despite the fact that, and this is a big thing, because it was kind of torture doing the outside sequences, mainly because it was freezing when I was filming this. I mean it, freezing. I am not, being melodramatic or anything like that. It was in the 30s plus wind chill. You had that on. It was like literally in the 20s, and here I am in one layer of clothes. Like, here's the camera where it was going right through me. Like, I felt it. It was terrible. But I had to do it. I had to be a man, and I did it. It was the only days I had to shoot. Now, what you're seeing there is subtitles. The reason I put those there is that, I'll also say this right now. I'm using like an HD camera when I made this. It's 1080p. So, you'd think that a camera that's that good would be able to block out the wind? I guess I was wrong. So, and I realized that in post. So, I decided to, just in case people can understand the dialogue, I put it below at the bottom of the screen, I mean. Now, this scene is very interesting because it kind of reunites the Carol and the old man. And you didn't know the reason why the Carol is so open to the old man being there, if you saw the first movie. And, is that he lost his memory, so he has no idea that this is the same old man that was the cause of him losing his memory and all the medical bills. He's actually the reason behind all the medical bills that, has dug him into a hole. So I guess, in a sense, this idea here that the old man just came up with, I guess, is kind of making up for what happened in the first movie. Of course, as we all know, everyone but the caroler, that his intentions are not good. This is my house right here that I am walking into. This is a really cool sequence. I've never done anything like this before, so this is a lot of fun. This shooting gets easier though, because then we're finally inside. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, I still am using, after 3 years, whatever, 2 or 3, that's still the golf club I am using as the cane. The rest of the movie now, this is my basement, if you didn't know from previous movies. I made a lot of movies down here. And yes, there's a Christmas tree down here this year. I know previous years, during Christmas time, there wasn't a tree down there. Well, now there is. I have 3 trees in my house now. So, anyway, these sequences are really cool because it shows they can play multiple characters in one room. I think it's really cool. And another thing, I think the pants for the old man are the same too. I apologize if I'm jumping, but so are the shades. The shades are definitely the same. The pants might have been. I don't know. They're definitely tan. I know that. But I don't know if they were exactly the same, so sorry if they're not. I guess during that point. And the sequence we're about to lead to here is one of my favorite sequences of the movie. But not because it's funny, but it's maybe not even like entertaining like a positive way, but it's just because it's interesting to the movie as to what happened to the Carol. It emphasizes that he does remember anything, but he knows that eventually you're going to hear the old man say, "Shut up" again. It's going to spring, and this is my, probably editing-wise, my favorite sequence to do. It was a lot of fun, and it was a lot easier than you might think. It was showing a flashback of the first movie, him briefly getting a piece of his memory back, and it makes you wonder in your mind, well, is this going to, influence what happens later in the movie? Is he going to get the rest of his memory back? So, to me, that sequence, I had that idea from the start to do that sequence, so I was very excited with the way it turned out. I was very happy with it. There it is, right there. Right there. You see, I said shut up. Just like in the first movie. This is the only thing I brought back from the first movie. And yes, there it is. In black and white from the original movie. That's why the quality's worse. It's why it's 4:6 instead of, whatever the other one is, the other aspect ratio. So, here I am now. We're about to go downstairs in a minute to one of my favorite sequences in all the movie. So, let's, what should I say? Oh, wait, by the way, watch this commentary. Do you watch the action movie first so it doesn't ruin it? I've said this before, I'm saying it again, so. Oh, by the way, this is my bedroom too, if you didn't know. Now I'm leaving and going back downstairs for the final, scene in the movie, so. Now this sequence is pretty cool when I use the poker chips in a second. That's me sitting down. It took me a few times to get that right as the old man. I kept messing up. Oh, here's one thing I want to talk about. Originally, I was going to have bloopers in the end of this video. I thought it was going to be a little bit shorter than what it turned out to be. But the fact is that it wasn't. So I decided to remove all of the bloopers at the end of the credits. It wasn't working out, so I just removed it. This is another gun sound effect. It's really cool. And what makes it easier for me to edit these is that I shake, like, the gun or my arms or whatever. In this case, the cane. Just so I know when the sound effects should be added in. It makes it easier for me. Like, I'm going to do it again here. As you can see, the policeman returns. And another one of my favorite sequences. This one for humor is about to happen. I have a feeling that if people see this part here, they're going to enjoy it. And how do you survive? A bulletproof vest that, let me tell you, it was very hard to get into. I actually had a mark on my back side, and it was scratching it, so it would really hurt. And it took a while. It took me like probably 10 to 15 minutes to get into that. It was a pain. So you're welcome for that. And throughout the sequence, after I put the shirt down, I'm still wearing it. So not until the camera stops rolling do I finally take it off. And when that happened, during my efforts to take it off, it just split itself. I guess I'm getting too big now. It is like a kid size anyway. And, well, we are getting to the end now. I am walking off the screen for the last time. And, yeah, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed the applause right there. And I hope you guys really take into account all the planning and execution that went into this movie. So, and if you have any more questions, you can let me know. Or if you want anything, you can let me know in the comments below. I always appreciate comments from you guys. And, yeah, you can see Dax Blaine was the executive producer and creative consultant. And he created it, of course. And, of course, it's based on characters by. You'll see that right there. And then that's pretty much it. There's really not much more what to say. A loving memory of Dax Blaine. I love that because, like, is he dead? He's not. He's alive. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I'll see you in the next video.